Hi, welcome to Mystic Moons. We're having live tarot readings. So have your questions ready. Love, life, jobs, happiness, and dreams. So just put on your psychic headset and let's explore your dreams and your job aspirations, love. Does so and so, this guy love me? Does this woman love me? What can I do to make myself happy? All those types of questions. And for my subscribers turning in, welcome, and I appreciate your subscriptions. And to those who, might want to subscribe, please do. It helps. And if you have any comments, please fire away. It's always good to hear what everybody else is thinking. And if you want a private reading, private, just email me at mysticgalaxymoons@gmail.com. And if you'd like to donate for candles and stuff like that, there's you can find the directions to do that. So to do so in the description box below. So let's have some questions. I already have somebody who asked a question. So I can start with that. I can start and wants to know about her jobs, her job potential. So we're going to do that first. Now, live chat. Now, and you said you said that you were not getting what you needed. You were not getting the kind of jobs. Jobs is sluggish. You're in a good field. Yeah, you are. You're in a good field. And what is the problem? That's what you want to know. You have sent X amount of resumes out, and they take months to get back to you. In the meantime, you have to work crappy jobs and you're getting despondent. Well, let's see. First, we'll see what the job in your field has, and for you. All right, let me take a couple swigs of tea. Okay. Oh, that was good. Okay. Now, and you want some guidance for jobs in your career. A career you feel isn't going anywhere. Well, when you're looking for a job, that means that's the first step of your career is going somewhere by seeking, not scoring yet, but seeking. All right, let's see. Let's take 3 cards and see jobs. Let's take this one. All right, let's see. Let's get some clarity as to where your jobs are going. Your job, your career. Jobs, career, same thing. Let's see. Okay, the first thing we have is the 2 of Pentacles. That means you want to work with somebody with an existing relationship. I mean, they already have their own business. Let's just assume at this point. Working together. And here we have Justice. Yes, you feel that, I understand this. This is you feel that you put in all this time and energy in your education, your skill set, and you want the payoff. Okay. Now, You have the crash and burn of the tower. All right. Let's examine this tower. It's not just saying that like working together isn't happening right now. You're getting the tower. Why are you getting this tower? Let's see what kind of tower this is. Could it be the tower of your shitty jobs coming to an end? Let's see. Let's see what that says. All right, let's see now. Tower, tower, tower. Let's put two random cards, and we'll see. Now, we're examining this tower. Let's see what kind of tower it is. Well, we have the Empress, and we have the Six of Wands. So, this is still confusing, but it says, well, the Empress would be obviously you and having a high paying job or feeling that you would get kudos for your job thing. All right, for your position. Now we have an end of that. Now let's see. Now what does that mean? That means you're going to have crap jobs? Let's first go. This is complicated. So let's first go back to the Two of Wands. One over there, and let's go here. Let's see. Now here we have, in the Two of Wands, we have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. We have pause. And then we have the Queen of Cups. So we have a stalemate. We have the Queen of Cups. All right. We have inactivity and pursuit at the same time. All right. Now, let's see this one. And justice. What's under justice? What is this? What is this? We have the High Priestess. All right. My way. And we have the Knight of Cups. Justice. Okay. Let's switch off decks right now. Now, this could mean on the tower restructuring. Now, let's try another deck. Another deck. Where is it? All right, let's try this deck first. Now, let's superimpose this deck on top of the original three. Let's do a doubles and see what more information can be gleaned. More information can be gleaned. All right. Now, let's all right. Let's see here on the Two of Pentacles and on Justice. Let's see, jobs. Get that good job. Now, let's have another for N. Let's see. All right, first let's do this. Let's see what we have here too. A little bit more detail. Now here we have the world. So we have the Two of Pentacles on in the, that's overshadowed by the world. Cooperation. Here we have the Empress on top of Justice. All right. Female appreciation, female. And then we have all the other things, the High Priestess, and we have the Knight of Cups. Could be women in the workforce. And over here we have the Knight of Swords on top of the Crash and Burn Tower. So let's, it could be the message is not clear enough. I mean, we have a positive basis, and we have a shedding, a different message, maybe a different cover letter. Let's see. And let's go reverse. And we have here, let's have a reverse. Let's see. Okay. Shuffle. And let's see if N is getting her job situation. All right. Now let's see. N's job. All right. Over here we have the Queen of Pentacles. All right. And over here we have the Moon. And here, Justice. The Empress. And Moon. All right. And over here we have the Queen of Swords. Now, let's a little bit more. So, and you said you were sending out, you sent out 40 resumes so far, and only like a fourth of them or less got back to you so far. I think that's what you said. All right, so I see that. All right, so let's do this. Okay, this. All right, and let's see now. How can we see? Okay, let's do it that way. Now, let's turn this over. And we have the Page of Swords. So obviously, this is all about getting the message out. We have the Queen of Swords, we have the Page of Swords, and we have the Knight of Swords. And let's see the other components. We have the Devil, and we have the Moon, and we have the Empress under Justice, overlapping Justice, and the Knight of Cups, and the High Priestess. And over in the Two of Wands, we have the World. The Two of Pentacles, we have the World, and we have the Queen of Cups under, and we have the Seven of Cups. Over that, we have the World, and we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have Judgment. This is rather complicated. So, complicated. Well, seems like, okay, so first of all, let's see if we have, okay, all right, we have the Empress in both reads. So that's a strong component of you being a highly qualified person, female person. And it seems that and we see that High Priestess, in the center we have High Priestess, we have the Devil over, we have the High Priestess, and we have the Empress. High Priestess and the Empress. So both a strong female lead. And we have Justice, and the message is with the Moon and the Devil. So we sense that there's a strong, it could be a backlash that we are currently in the United States going through. Is a lot of women that whenever jobs are scarce, there becomes a lot of rivalry, of course, between the sexes besides everything else. And females in the business are often looked upon as incompetent or are often looked upon as incompetent or there is a jealousy of something. There's an underlying negative emotion. However, now, is it necessary to be a little let me get that. All right. Is it necessary to be a little I don't, when we have the Devil, we have an element of gain, right? We have to deal with that element of game. And then when we have the full moon, the moon, as being either a time element or just day, or just like in a time element being by the next full moon, or we have the positivity or the uncertainty. And then we have the Devil here. We have the Devil, which is like manipulative and gaming, and we have a time limit. We have a time factor, and we have the Empress, meaning that like maybe I think that this could be the Devil could be in terms of a woman's what do you call it, qualifications being either like applauded or just sneered at, or just something not equal, wondering what's up with this woman. That could be like that. And in the original read, we have the first one, we have Justice, and we have the King of Cups, and we have the High Priestess, which is like pushing forth your feminine qualifications. I mean, your level of development, which is, as you stated, it's pretty high. So, I mean, that's the competitiveness of the field that you're in. And so I feel that it's still in the second read, still the the competitiveness of your field. And then the first part of this, we have working together, and we have the World. So it's basically, we have the Queen of Cups, and we have not paying attention, but we have more positivity than we have negativity. So it seems as though it's going to take a little bit of time to for them for your the companies that you apply to feel to like let's see now, how can I say this, to appreciate your past and your direction, and basically where you can take their company, because it's sites like OnlyFans and stuff like that that have that OnlyFans and a whole bunch of other like objectifying of the female has that's not really been very good for women, especially in the Western culture. It's been more of it's been another attempt to slow down the workforce, or to channel the feminine as a token, or a knickknack, non-human. So that's what I say that. So basically, and I would say that the message is that when you want a high-paying job, you have to make sure that you cultivate your resume to just that particular, just pinpointing excuse me, pinpointing the message exactly right, pinpointing it to, don't allow any wiggle room, because there's so much going on, so much competition, so much hysteria in a downward cycle of business, which is what we're in, a downward cycle. It's very important to be extremely sharp and clear about what you will and won't do, what you offer. And if it's too broad, you just allow cut and paste comments to go into it, into your presentation, into your application. And we have here the world. We have the world. I suppose it's just going to take. Shitty jobs will never get you anywhere. Basically, shitty jobs are like just like they're like dartboards for people to get work out their aggression. All right. So what should you do in the meantime? So have a clearer message about in your cover letter and what you will do, and don't just apply to anything. Discuss it. Discuss. Well, I feel that you have to. Let's see. All right, this the cards on top of the other ones are all about the clearest message possible, and we have maybe you have to be very, very demanding as of what you want and will accept. Now, let's lay another one of this deck on top as the final. It's very hard for people to move ahead. I mean, I do think that so much emphasis is put on trivia, and I mean, I do feel that there is a misguided approach to everything. I mean, we need an overhaul, a complete overhaul of just what is what. We have too many people that want to be like schmucks. All right, now here we have the chariot. All right. Now, the chariot is the move card. So moving like a plow horse, moving like a remote work, moving to a different area, moving, just keep on going. Keep the pace going. Keep the pace going. Just keep the pace going. All right. I would take that as keep the pace going because the message has to be as clear as possible. Don't give them any wiggle room and just keep on moving onward. Move, move, move. So quantity is definitely an asset. Quantity of your applications and more intimate, and in your in your area. And here we have two moons. We have a moon, still the moon of uncertainty and the moon of timing. So we have, it's tricky. It's tricky. I definitely, since we have two moons, I'm assuming that we're going to, hi, how are you? I'm assuming that we have, one is a time limit and one is, it could be, when's the next full moon? The next full moon is, I think a couple weeks from now. The next full moon. And here we have two worlds. Well, you have such high, I feel that actually we have two worlds on top of each other. And we have Judgment and we have the Queen of Pentacles. Well, I feel that in the next, by the full moon, you'll be hearing something positive. I think you will really be hearing something positive. I think it's the end of the shitty job that you've been that you've been that you've been subjugated to, or just you have to feed yourself, which is good. It's good to understand how the system works, and once you understand it, must not allow yourself to be manipulated like the devil card by the callousness of the system. The system sucks. The system sucks. And if it's ever going to change, we need people to get out there, get in there, and push the change. And of course, you say, who has the time for all that? Hey, we do. We do. Even by thinking, even though the full moon is at the end of the month. All right. And this is 2 weeks from now. I really think because I have two moons, that something, you will hear some nice news in 2 weeks from now, within 2 weeks, because we do have the moon. And two moons cannot be uncertain. I mean, one is, I think somebody's contemplating you right now for a position. However, they're going to think and think and think. Some people don't move at the same rate, especially those that their bellies are full, they have a business, they have this, they have that. They don't think as fast as people who have like eating a can of beans a day per se, let's say that, and your bills are tick 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 tick. So career wise, I would say, you just make sure you don't give any of your job applications wiggle room, because then they're going to go through all sorts of things because you're a woman, because you're highly skilled. They're going to like try, there's always going to be somebody who's going to try and whittle a woman down. That's just the way it is. And unfortunately, until more women get into competent areas of the workforce, have a career other than like showing their tits and their ass, that's promoted all the time, unfortunately, that is the Western world that we live in. And it's just there to like hold us back, hold women back. Because first of all, the job market sucks. It sucks for men and women, and they're constantly telling you, "Oh, you don't need to stay an idiot." But like we both know that that's just propaganda. It's propaganda. You need every single thing you could read, get your hands on, skill set, and attitude. And also, you need to like keep your energy high among the low energies that you will definitely come in contact with on a routine basis, because there's happens to be right now more low energy than there is up energy. And that's exactly But if you can deflect, and absorb only the parts that are worthwhile absorbing. Remember, everybody's going to use you as a garbage can because that's just the way it is right now, and it's unfortunate. Very few people will meet you and hi, I want you to go to like the moon, and you have the potential to go to the moon. Instead, they want you to go into the anthills, the molehills, stuff like that. And you're just going to say, well, I'm just not going to take it. I'm not going to have there. I'll do what I have to do, but keep your keep your opinions, keep your advice. Okay, you know. So just I see that. That's what I see for you. I say you'll get a serious offer within 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks, and I suggest that you continue to be careful about like being around low energy, because when we have a devil card in here, that is like a screw in the back. You know what I mean? It's a screw in the back. It's like you got to watch out the manipulative elements of any situation. It's like a boyfriend who, like, you know, uh, like a boyfriend who is not true to you. Let's say that a boyfriend who's not true to you, but he doesn't want to lose you. So it's like that. It's you know. So let's see now. We could take one more on top of this. And you're wondering probably, while you have the chariot moving right along, the movement card, you have the moon being in time, and we have the world. How do you feed yourself while you're looking for a job, a job? How do you feed yourself? What do you do? Well, let's go to my, the sweet pagan kitties. Let's go to the sweet pagan kitties and see, how do you get through the time since you need a job right away. And let's see. How do you get through a job while you're waiting for the job? All right. Let's see. Now, this is strictly how, in other words, do you, how to, how to. Well, I mean, every situation is personable. And how do you get a job when you need a job? Let's see. Let's turn all these, because I don't like, let's see. All right, now, this is very complicated. Ta-ta. Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, Judgment, Queen of Cups. Get the message right. The message is extremely important to put through. And I'm sure you can arrange some kind of consultation with the message. I would say to have consultation on your message when you just discuss something before you go through all the filling out the forms. I mean, just don't sit in front of the computer and just go from job after job application. There's some kind of and I'm saying that you should like make sure that that you have to be extra sharp about your intentions because, oops, I dropped some cards. I'm saying that because you have a lot of, what's the word? Misinformation misinformation is not the right word. It's that people have a strange, people today have a strange capability of, or just inability to to um to stay concentrated. I mean, there's like, maybe it's because there's so much happening and they can't seem to be organized in themselves. I don't know what it is, coming out of lockdown, COVID, and then going through all this war buildup. I don't know. People are preoccupied and they don't think through the whole 360. That this is not a thinking time for most. This is not a time for people to be able to be it's the wrong word, giving, but just giving. I use the word giving, just allowing proper exploration and proper judgment. People do not, the rush to like have some kind of like easy send off, almost like Bert and Ernie, from the Sesame Street type of mentality, or Tarzan and Jane, good, bad, good, bad, good, bad, and they don't really think about all the levels involved in something. They're just like, Tarzan says, Jane says. We're into that right now. All right, so angels numbers 111. Now let's see. Let's here, here, and here. All right. Let's see what we have here. All right. Again, here we have the Ace of Swords. It's definitely something's coming up. Something's coming up, and it will like take the place of all the shitty little jobs that you have been handling and dealing with. And again, we have Justice, we have the Emperor. That means that your skill set will win out and your abilities will win out. Now, let's see over here. Here we have the Four of Cups. Well, it's going to take a little bit more time. It's a time card. The Five of Cups, rather. That's going to take a little bit of time. But however, do not despair. It's because we have companies are crashing. Business is like changing. But business is always done no matter what's going on. So we have to feel that that we must be prepared. We must keep the right attitude. The right attitude. All right. And spending money and moving. People, businesses are like really, they're trying to ensure their protection. And that is the reason for the delays. They're trying to make sure that they can survive. Because over here we have this, explaining the delay a little bit. We have the King of Swords. And we have another move card, which again we've had. So I would say things are in so much transition state that you will be getting that job. Your skill set will overshadow the riffraff, the how do you say it? The gains. Because at the end of the day, we have to move forward, and it will become here apparent to a number of people. So I say that you are getting a really good position, and it's just, I would say within a couple weeks. In a couple weeks, you'll be getting a really good position. So what do you do in the meantime? Well, in the meantime, you have to stay positive and look for uh, look for temporary things. Of course, I'm sure you are, and but you're definitely getting a job, definitely getting something that's befitting you, and it will be happening soon. It was definitely happening soon. All right, we went through. All right, so do I have any other questions right now? Any love? Any love calls out there? Everybody's happy in love. Spring love. They're pleased with the people they've met, the person they're with. Anyone? California too. California, what time? 10 o'clock. Uh-huh. So, and time's up. All right, so I have another question that someone would like to have some dialogue on. And in a moment, we'll go to it. As soon as I'm putting all these cards in a shuffled manner. And all right, let me put this deck back. And hello, Anita. She's gone. Gone. All right. Let's see. Let's see now. All right, now we take this one and integrate it into its other one. Well, I definitely see that within a job is coming, and it will be befitting the salary expectations. I see it. Yes. All right, now it's hello. But okay, so let's see. Hello. Yes. No, it's very, very hard for love. And if you, with the person that you love, make sure a person is worth it. All right. I'm taking a break right now. And Any questions? I'm back for a little bit. Any questions? Tell me now before I get busy. Any questions? Love. I see somebody has to go too. Wants me to tend to them. All right. Okie dokie. Kochiku. No, no. Kochi, get down. Go back. Up, up, up. No, up, up, up. Hello. Hi, how are you, Champagne? What's happening? What's happening, Champagne? Thank you. Me too, me too, me too, me too. That's an interesting name you have. Champagne. Like it, like it. Are you ready for the spring? Are you in? It's a good spring for you? Wow, really? You must get like teased a lot with that. Somebody calling himself, well, I'm whiskey. Of course, champagne is the top of the line, so you can't get better than champagne, right? Well, she definitely, 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 she aced it. She aced it. I think names should be, very different too. I mean, I do. It's time for the new revolution. Different names, different styles. Hey, it's all that. It's all there. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. A collective reading, huh? Zodiac, you mean? I think I see. What did I do? Oh, a zodiac. You mean a zodiac? Zodiacs are coming later today. What sign are you? Zodiacs are always collective. No, unless you want something. Oh, Leo sun. Yeah, it's coming later today. You don't want a personal read? The love is just that good, huh? Oh, really? Good. I think that people have been shortchanged in terms of like their capabilities and what we really are as humans. So you got that's good. That's good. I mean, what we are really as humans. I mean, we do have a collective consciousness. Really. I mean, they keep on trying to state propaganda is always you're so stupid, you're this, you're that. Listen, shut up and just listen. However, that's not the way it really is. So let me ask you a question. You don't read for yourself? That's good. That's good. Sometimes you can get a little constipated or stuck when you read for yourself because you're kind of like it's like a washing machine on one cycle over and over and over again. It's hard to go to rinse and dry. But yeah, I understand. Yeah, it's like some people can do that. I don't particularly. Once in a while, I read for myself, but I try to use other avenues for myself. I mean, other planes of energy. And sometimes I listen to something that I read or just did, a reading, or like Reiki, and I get back to it like after, and that it moves me. That I let some time pass, and then it moves me correctly. But when you think about yourself, you get too like it's like that type of thing, and that type of thing. Yeah. Do you do readings for other people? Ah, yeah. Well, don't you believe that like I mean, things are really kinetic right now. They have the energy level on the planet is like exploding. There's so much negative force. There's so much negative energy, and the negative energy is like it's like ice cream. You know, like vanilla swirl or whatever. You know, you have like swirling action in a vat of one color, and then a swirl around, or it's like a tornado or a cyclone. Cyclone that's building. There's so much negative energy. It's ridiculous. Oh, that's good. Well, when you're ready, you know, I mean, everybody has their own. I was at an ashram, and I had a guru. He's dead now. He's been dead for a while, and I mean, I was always busy in my career and stuff like that. But I always did readings, and but but I was at this ashram, and I noticed that one thing about these spiritual centers, they're so effing corrupt. So effing corrupt. It is unbelievable. It's hard to find. It's hard to find an ashram, you know, like a community, physically a community that's been around for a while, but they don't have a lot of nasty crap. Yeah, well, even that, the people they get like, well, you know what I found out was really terrible. That makes me like want that. That's why I connected. I have a channel. Is because I found out that a lot of these ashrams are really like just like sex trade business, little kids and stuff like this. It's just like it's disgusting. I mean, there's always somebody that can't control himself, and they take it. And yeah, I mean, really stable, so-called stable and well-known places. The their little kids were abused, and then you find out, and then they're it's really totally different from what I thought. Totally different. And yeah, you got to be careful. I mean, the sex trade is incredible. They like little kids, and they try to keep the parents off guard, and sometimes they brainwash the parents too. I mean, it's a whole what do you call it? A cult. It's a whole cult thing. You got to be damn careful with those ashrams and those yoga cults. You got to be careful too, because you have a lot of old creepy men that like they go after women that have the tight yoga pants, and they just go tongues hanging out, saliva dripping down. I mean, it's true. It's absolutely true. You got a lot of perverts. A lot of perverts. I mean, where else can you find like beta men that will do things around a place and just to gape at women? Now it's a sick. These ashrams are sick places. I mean, and church too. The ch- yeah, weirdos. It's the same thing with like the church. You take about how many priests have like abused like their altar boys and stuff like that. I mean, it's kinky. It's very people can't. That's why I try and get the energies and online to to make people aware that you can't do this stuff. You can't do this stuff. And I think that if enough energy and enough people are aware of this, we can like shut them down, right? Self-empowered people are there are the ones to make the changes. Self-empowered, not like you follow a guru or you follow this ashram or this temple or this monastery but no, self-empowered. You're aware of your frequency levels, you're aware of the low energy, high energy. mm. Well, Champagne, I would really like to have some kind of donation for that, because I'm hurting for money, and I already have I have a yeah. There's a lot of evil going down, and it's overwhelming. It's really overwhelming, and so many things. I mean, you just can't find something. You can't find something without the dirt. First of all, when you find out the dirt, you got to like say, I'm not accepting it. I'm not accepting, even in your personal life. If you find like you're with a lover and he's putting in some dirt, you don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need it because that's not energy for you. That's not good energy. That's putting you in a lower space. And when you start hassling with somebody over, well, right now it's such a serious time. You can't have anybody that has hookups with drugs, booze, or the opposite sex. Sex. You need somebody who's a real woman or a real man, or just get rid of them. That's it. That's it. That's it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You got to get rid of them. Kabish? But I do need some money for, and I'll get into it. But if I do need a donation. So I'm going to, huh? If you want to do a donation, it really help me out, and I will do my best to help you out. But I'm going to, okay. Gucci, 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 Gucci. It's Gucci cool. Gucci cool. It's Gucci cool. Yes. The world's most pampered gray and white kitty. This kitty was born by the river, and he loves to do river things. Of course, we're not in a river right now, but he still acts like he still is a river kitty. He's great about hiding. He knows how to. He's a master of disguise, and he is extremely exuberant. He is 3 years old, soon to be 4 in a couple months, and he still thinks he's very big, and he thinks he's very little, and he's the baby. He is the baby, and he's thoroughly domesticated. And he's a nice personality. Nice personality. Where are you going? All right, let's see. I am going to probably eat my lunch. All right. Okay, I had some lunch. It was tasty. And I'm back again. Baby. He says, what you doing, Mom? Well, we're helping people reach that state of divinity. What state is that? Divinity. Higher energy, right? Higher energy. Higher energy. Let's see. Hmm. Well, how can one I got like mixed up cards. Okay, bye. No, they're all correct. All correct. Mm. And we can always go to a hard topic too. We can do a reading on the weirdness of things. The weirdness of things. Now, let's see. We can do a reading on the next germs. The germ. The next big germ. Because there was a little weirdness happening on Monday with the eclipse. With the three things, the NASA rockets, CERN, and with the Higgs boson collider, trying to open up 6 more dimensions. Check that out, right? 6 more. Not just 1 more, 6. And of course, they had all puffy things in the sky. Nobody talked about that. And there was just weirdness. And there was rumors galore. Rumors. Yeah. Are they correct, these rumors? That rumor said that in about 2 weeks, mind you, this week is not, it's just, Monday will be 1 week. People will start complaining of, I feel bad. I feel sick. Now, is that just BS or what? Or is it just to take up some time? Let's see. Is there a new virus in town that is going to be hailed? Because part of the weirdness too is the guy that did CERN, one group of the scientists, the guy that got the name on the discovery. His name is Higgs, Peter Higgs. Apparently, he is classified as passing on, died on Monday. So that's a little coincidence, weird. And he's the one that mentioned opening up the experiment to opening up 6 more dimensions, plus the 6 we already live in. So that's 12-dimensional reality of Earth. And of course, I always say Earth is 4.5 billion years old, and we've only been around for 6,000 years, so we are told. So obviously, this planet has a lot of mysteriosos that must be constantly thought of. I mean, it's not just like one party or another party or this country or that country. That's BS. There's more going on. More. And then, of course, people go, I don't want to talk about this. I want to talk about things that happen to me. Well, everything happens to us, individually and collectively. We are one collective, throbbing, four-chamber heart with two legs, and a few other things. All right, now let's see. We're going to do 3 cards. I'm going to take this one. We'll see if a virus is coming around. Big virus scare like we had with COVID. Let's see. Big virus. This one. All right. Now we're going to see if a big virus scare is coming on. Well, we have the Ten of Wands. That's tiresome. That's a burden. The Ten of Wands. What do you think, Koji? And we have the Six of Wands. Ten of Wands and the Six of Wands. And we have over here the King of Pentacles. Well, that certainly seems like some new drag of a thing is going to be placed on people. And it's sounds like it could be medical. It could happen. It could happen soon. A new something, a new medical emergency, because you have the Six of Wands. It could be the CDC, and you have the King of Pentacles. That could be. Let's see more about this Six of Wands. All right. Let's see now. We have the towers under there. And we have the Five of Wands. That sounds glum. Glum. Well, it's quite possible. So we'll just take it as it goes. It sounds quite possible that we could have a new thing this week. All right. Now, let's see if somebody really, really nice. How many people that are in love now will fall in love in the next couple days? Is there somebody, if I can catch a name? So, a person named Joe asked me to see if he could be in love soon. Like soon, he said in a matter of days. He's saying that he loves somebody. He really likes somebody. He doesn't know them well, but he's going to take the plunge. Now, and I said, just do it, Joe. Just do it. See where it goes. See if that, So let's see. Is this good for Joe? Good for Joe. 3 cards. And I'm going to say a 4th one here because this is poking its head. All right. Now let's see if this is good for Joe. We have the Queen of Cups. And we have the Knight of Pentacles, the message to the woman he loves. And the 3 of Cups. Sounds like initially she'll be very happy and pleased. And then we have the Chariot. And I would take this the movement card. I always take about, hi Star. I would say that as we have the Queen of Cups, and we have the 3 of Cups, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. I would say that she's going to question how she's flattered, but she wants to know that she wants to be sure that you can provide a stable, a stable. I mean, what are your plans? She's looking for a permanent. This woman is looking for a permanent mate, and she wants to know if you have it. Oh, hold on. Um, of course, this is a live reading. For, of course, you can. I'm open for readings. Yes, star. All right. So I would say, Joe, that she is very flattered. She will be very flattered, but she's also wanting to know that you, where you're at. I mean, she doesn't want to be taken lightly, and she wants to know. She wants to know um, how it will work between the both of you. I mean, that's something you have to figure out. Let's see. Well, Oyan asked me to visit this summer. Hmm, it sounds exciting. Good. Star, I need a donation. Yes, Joe. That is very that is that is she wants to know that you have she's interested. She's interested. Yes. Yes, she is interested. She is interested. Yeah. But she wants to make sure that you're not taking her lightly. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. 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 She's very interested. It's very positive too. But just make sure that she's like, you know, make her feel special. Yeah. Let's see. Star, are you still interested? No. Oh well. $25 for half an hour for you. I'm much more expensive than that, but for you, I'll give you $25. How's that? And we'll find out just if there's any life in this relationship with your ex, that attachment. And I have a few questions I want to ask you too about your relationship. I want to get into it. Well, we're going to find out if how deep this attachment was, and we may even see what this attachment really is all about. You know, something that he's getting and he's missing, or is it just what is it? You know what I mean? What is it? What is it? One thing I can't stand is two timers. And if he's two timing you, we have to find out why. Why? And what's in it for you if he's two timing it? And why is this attachment so important to him? I mean, oh. Oh, oh, I'm sorry. I had two people, Star, sorry. I had two people mixed up. Sorry. Uh, oh, I was getting the wrong person. Excuse me. Oh, well. So long, Star. Bye, Sylvie. Now, Prahatar. Prahatar. Anyway. Yes, 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 yes. I can see it. I can see it. Hmm. 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 What is this? The Ace of Wands. Hmm. The danger lurks. New beginnings. Death card. And we have Magician. Ah. It's almost like a snake shedding its skin. Almost. Almost like a snake. The person could be. The person sounds like trouble. Trouble. Stay away. I advise you to stay away. There's free readings that you could find. There's 840 free readings on the site. So the channel rather on the channel there's 840 readings, and some about celebrities and some about politics, but there's like at least 500 or 600 of personal readings, and you can find a lot right there. Okay, so there is such a thing as free readings, but they're over it on the site. This right now is for paying. Oh yeah, we do Zodiac too. So I mean, there's so many things you can find. We also have Reiki, which for love problems, for like different things. You should watch it. So I mean, it's good. It's good. It's good. But this is my last candle, last one. So I really need paid donations right now. Paid donations, paid readings, and I can't stress that enough. But there's plenty of freebies on the site. Plenty of freebies. So enjoy. You just have to go through it. You know, it's not it's not disorganized, but you can find it. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, there's plenty of freebies. But I need candles, etc. Need some cash donations. Cash. Let's see. Oops. Hang on. Then we have that. Yes, that's something that we have to figure out. Yes. Well, we have the Nine of Pentacles and we have the Star. Well, it's anticipation and get being organized. And they both left. Well, whatever. No, I mean I think that you let's see. We get any good news this month? Let's see, this week. Let's see. All right, let's put these cards back in the shuffleboard, and we'll turn up the energies. Good news for this week. Good news. Good news is always the best news. And let's see if we're going to have good news. All right. In the field of, let's see, good news. Hello. Good news. 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 Hi, Mia May. Mia May. Mia May. What an interesting name. And she disappeared, I suppose. Let's see now. Good news. What kind of good news? Good news. Good news. Good news to hear this week. Personally for you. Good news. One. Good news, good news, good news. Good news, good news, good news. Good news. Good news. Good news. Good news. Two. Let's do a 3 card and see. Good news, good news, good news. Good news. Okay. Now let's see if we can get a feel on the good news. Well, the 5 of Wands. The World. And the Ace of Cups. Well, you may feel as though you're getting assaulted emotionally. Somebody's going to be trying to rub you the wrong way, but I wouldn't put any any energy into it. I wouldn't put any energy into it because we have the World here and we have the Ace of Cups. An opportunity is coming your way, and it's bigger and brighter than the 5 of Wands, the conflict. Somebody will probably be a little irritated because you are leaving one position to go to another position. How's that? How is that? So I see it seems as though somebody will be irritated. However, something else has opened up because we have the World, and there's an opportunity coming your way this week. Ta-da! How's that? Okay? Well, definitely the that sounds like you could have the basis for the a Five of Wands. But something is coming up. Something is coming up. And most important thing is to stay upbeat no matter what. Upbeat. So, there's no other questions right now, I guess. Anybody else have a question? Hit me now. Tell me now. And I can see if we can find the love that you need. Where's that job? That job. Oh, incidentally, President Biden cut his vacation short, and and he left the beach, and he went back to the White House today. Ta-da! He actually had to work because war has intensified. No, intensified. That's the word. Intensified in the Middle East. So let's make sure we get the love of our lives and the job that we deserve right now, because it's important. It's important to have the love of your life, somebody who loves you and wants to see you in a good place, and the job that pays you well. Ah, yes, I was thinking, where is this world? Where is this war? Maybe we should do a reading on the war. I wonder if I should do it privately. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Yeah, war has just intensified, everybody. And I think that I'm going to go on another live stream about war. So if you have any love, happiness, or job, get it in now, because I'm going to turn off this stream and go to war talk. Yeah, it's pretty mind numbing. It's pretty numbing. Every country has told its people to get out of Israel now, and to leave Iran too. Israel and Iran are going at it. Of course, it was very. Who started it? You know who started it. You don't go bomb embassies. It's just like it's crazy. It's actually it's so crazy. That's why it's very important to make sure you do good decisions now, everybody. Get out of Israel, get out of Iran, get out of the Middle East, or at least go to the Gulf states. Things are crazy, 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 really crazy, politically. In fact, what's happening right now is bigger than the eclipse and Monday and stuff like this. Oh yeah. What would people do if there's a full fledged war? I mean, what was there was an article saying what to do if you were in a nuclear explosion? A nuclear bomb hits you, a nuclear bomb, and barge. Yeah, that's it. It looks like it's missing a letter. But anyway, we know what you mean. In fact, there was another sabotage happening earlier today. That some I forget the exact location, but like a whole bunch, like 20 barges were like released, set loose. Somebody set loose, unfastened, like 20 barges, and going towards another bridge, trying to take another damn bridge out. Could have been Ohio. I don't know. Maybe. I forgot where. This stuff is happening fast, people. Fast. Fast. It's happening fast. That's why we got to stick together, help each other. Remember, good can get can have strength over this insanity, because it is insane to think that you can survive to even go towards war. And yet they're like belly aching about like um, paying student loans and stuff like that. I mean, and then telling people you don't need to go to college or like shut up and just do what you're told. I mean, this is not the way to be. This is not going to make strong citizens. You don't have any. I'm not telling you for if you get caught up in a nuclear bomb, make sure you take a shower. A shower. Right. With soap. Soap. What the hell is soap going to do? I mean, as if the water's going to be running. Your skin is melting and they tell you, take a shower. It's so effed up. So effed up. Crazy ass people. Crazy ass people. That's why it's so important now to take a moment and elevate yourself and realize that you're surrounded by BS. And think for yourself. Anyway, let's like get out of this channel. Nobody wants. Let's go to politics. I don't want to put the two things on.